Hello, my name is Karalyn Moragne. Today I'll be presenting my introductory speech entitled The Greatest Catch. Crashing waves. The smell of the salty Gulf surrounding me and dry cracked lips is a moment in time I wish would never end. Many assume I probably just described a perfect day out on the beach, relaxing. However, this moment of pure bliss is any time I step in a kayak or flatboat fishing the day away. I can describe my life as fishing sometimes, which seems kind of crazy, but let me explain. First of all, sometimes I'll spend hours, weeks preparing for the perfect fishing trip. I'll check the tide, I'll check the weather, I'll make sure everything is 100% perfect. I'll pack every single thing I need, which is perfectly fine with me because I'm a type A personality, so I enjoy making sure everything's in order. However, I find the trips that are most memorable are the trips that I take when I don't pack everything. I just spontaneously get up, I'm like, I'm going to go kayaking today, and just go off. That being said, I can conclude that my life can be compared to fishing because of 3 points. First of all, life doesn't always have a fish at the end of the pole. Number 2, some tackle that you've used a while needs to be changed. And 3, understanding your priority points. Number 1, life doesn't always have a fish at the pole. So you might be confused by this analogy. Let me explain. Life doesn't always work out how you expected, and it would be boring if you did. Imagine if you knew what was going to happen next all the time. For example, let me give you a fishing story. So, normally when I go fishing, I'm always trying to catch speckled trout or redfish. But this specific trip, all I could end up catching was pinfish, ladyfish, stingrays, catfish, everything I didn't want, or also known as trash fish. By this example, I mean that sometimes you expect one thing. You go out in life, you strive for one thing, and nothing turns out right. But this is okay, because that's just how life works. Sometimes you prepare, and preparation is amazing, but you can't expect everything to go just as planned. You don't want your success to define you, and maybe it didn't work out for a reason. Maybe something needs to be changed. Number 2, some tackle used for a while needs to be switched up from time to time. So I have a little visual representation here. So let's say in life I've been using the same tackle over and over again. And now I'm not catching anything. Like the fish just aren't biting anymore. So a simple switch, which I say simple, but it may take some time to adjust to this tackle, allows your life to be more successful. So your old habits and tactics may not work or be as effective as they used to be. So switching them out definitely help and can be a good thing in life. Such as the transition from high school to college, you're going to have to learn new tactics and habits in order to be more successful. Number 3, sometimes the priorities we have in life take over little things and hobbies that we have. So this past year and a half, I found that my life has completely taken a whole flop, like switcheroo. Because my freshman to junior year of high school, I was focused on education, and that's all I ever did. There was no other fun things. I did powerlifting as well, but I feel as though that it was education, powerlifting, and then nothing else. My senior year rolled around, and I found that my whole mindset switched up. I decided that I don't remember my high school years as studying and cramming for tests every day. So I decided to be more spontaneous. Like I would take random fishing trips, or I would just go hunting some days. So overall, I learned that you cannot let your high school education or education in general take over your whole life. Your priorities get mixed up, and sometimes that's not a good thing. All in all, there's so many things that I've learned this year, and normal introductory speeches would be more like oh, I did this, my name's this, my hometown, but I want to explain how much I've learned this past year and how I've changed as a person. Your past can't be your defining character, but how you use your past experiences in your present is who you are. Thank you so much for listening.